Konnichiwa, welcome to MrsLinsKitchen. In today's video, I'll show you 4 delicious ways to enjoy Japanese kiri mochi at home. Kiri mochi is pre-cut mochi that are individually packaged in plastic bags and sold in the supermarket. These kiri mochi come in different shapes and colors, and here in the US, you can find them at Japanese supermarkets like Nichiya or Mitsuwa. For today's recipe, I'll use the rectangular block kiri mochi, but feel free to experiment with other types of kiri mochi. Here is the ingredients overview. In this video, I'll make the peanut and sesame mochi, which is boiled mochi coated with peanut powder and black sesame powder, SOP Yaki Mochi with soy sauce and nori sheet, and anko mochi with red bean paste. You can buy red bean paste, peanut powder, and black sesame powder in the supermarket like I did, or you can also make them from scratch. If you're allergic to soybean, which is used commonly in the traditional mochi recipe, or peanut, you can substitute with almond powder and you'll taste just as good. Let's make the peanut and sesame mochi now. For peanut version, first add 3 parts of peanut powder and 1 part of powdered sugar into a bowl. Mix well. For the sesame version, mix 3 parts of black sesame powder with 1 part of powdered sugar in a separate bowl. Sieve the peanut and sugar mixture through a fine mash strainer. This will ensure the powder mixture is fine without any big lumps. Do the same for the sesame and sugar mixture. If you like it sweeter, you can always use more sugar. Next, cut the block of kiri mochi into 4 small bite sizes. If you prefer your mochi big, you can cut it in half or don't cut it at all. To soften the mochi, bring the pot of water to a boil, then turn off the heat. Let the mochi sit in this water for about 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, take the mochi out and immediately coat them in peanut and sesame powder. For demonstration, I coated 2 pieces of mochi in peanut powder and 2 other pieces in sesame powder. Next, we're making the anko mochi or red bean paste mochi. Cut the kiri mochi in half. Kiri mochi is hard, so be careful when cutting. Grill the 2 pieces of mochi on a wire mash on medium-low heat. Mochi will expand and soften when they're grilled, so make sure you set the heat to medium-low. If not, the mochi will expand too quickly. They might also burst and lose their shapes. When mochi becomes puffy and brown, remove them from the grill. Spread red bean paste evenly on one side of the mochi, then place the other piece of mochi on top to make a little red bean paste mochi sandwich. Now, let's make the SOP Yaki Mochi with soy sauce and nori sheets. When you buy nori sheets, you'll notice that they all have parallel lines. Cut along these lines to make nori strips. Grill the kiri mochi on medium-low heat until it expands and surface becomes brown. Spread a thin layer of soy sauce on the surface of the kiri mochi. Remove mochi from the heat and wrap it with nori strips. Kiri mochi tastes best when they are served warm because they're still soft and chewy, so make sure not to wait until they're cold. Today, I'm showing 4 delicious kiri mochi recipes at the beginning of the year because it's a tradition for the Japanese to eat mochi during New Year, but feel free to eat mochis year-round. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching and Happy New Year!